I wonder if this is going to be like yesterday and it's not going to work. Oh no, here it is. Hello, hello. Good morning. I'd like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land here where it is gorgeous and no wind. So as you can see, the stream is working today. So nice to have you join me for the weekend report. Thank you very much. Today I will be doing Xena card practice. For those that are watching on YouTube, this is a new thing. No, this is not new. Being on YouTube is new. Good morning, Alicia. So yeah, we're going to go through and do some psychic practice where we just together, we get our intuition working, and then at the end I will probably do some cards as well. So Saturday mornings are usually quiet, aren't they, Alicia? Which is good because people still want the weekend report. All right, so let's have a look. So the moon is currently still in Leo. Very, very late in Leo. It actually moves into Virgo at 12:38 p.m. Good morning, Sally. How are you? So we do have, good morning, Heather. We do have the full moon today in Virgo. I'm sure if you were outside last night, you would have seen it. It is huge and gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous this weekend. Okay, so now remembering that Mercury just went into Pisces yesterday afternoon at about 6:30. So we now have the moon in Virgo. I know, being ruled by Mercury in Pisces, all right? So remembering whenever there is an event that with a planet in a sign, we look to that sign's ruler to get the flavor or the inspiration that the event is looking at. So now we have this full moon in Virgo being inspired by Pisces, all right? So we're looking at, Virgo is very logical, detail orientated, healthcare, self-care, service to others. It is a place of illness as well. Virgo does rule the intestines, food allergies, good food, like I was saying at the beginning of the week, there's likely going to be a focus on your diet this week. So I hope that you have been feeling the good vibes or maybe being inspired to actually have a look at your diet and wellness and get some exercise happening, stuff like that. I mean, I know this heat in Tassie has been a struggle for us Taswegians that don't like the heat. So anyway, so if I'm so yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so moon opposition the sun, 11:38 p.m. Now, the moon is opposing Leo. Fuck. Pisces. I have lost my words. All right. It's only day 3 and I'm like blah, blah, blah. All right. So the moon is opposing Mercury at 3:30 p.m. All right. But the moon is also in conjunct Pluto at 2:30. So now, what does this look like? The moon in Virgo opposing Pluto in Aquarius. There may be some practical reality that comes up for you, like a truth. Oh, Sally, I'm like sweating right now. It is a hot flush, but it's pretty warm out here. So yeah, lucky that it is chilly there because I'm still struggling with this heat. All right, so okay. So now, there is a lot of contemplation about Virgo. They do sit and analyze. So, like I said, it goes in there at 12:38. All right. So we flip over from this me-centric to a very contemplative, thought-provoking place. And with Mercury being in Pisces, good morning, Kathy. We have the subconscious realm. All right. So we're watching our own thoughts and analyzing the data. So with the Pluto and there's stuff coming up, all right, so we look at it at 2:30 with Pluto with that, oh my God, like, is that the reality? There's clarity around Pluto. And then at 3:30, we have that opposition to Mercury, which the moon is being ruled by. So again, there's a spotlight on something, all right? So something comes up and then there's a spotlight on it, all right? So then at full moon time later on, or as it's growing all day, you know, we get to release these things. So it's awesome that we have that, you know, there might be a bit of a jolt. I don't know, I'm just sort of feeling through it now. There might be some sort of situation, and then you're like, oh, okay, what do I think about that? And then by the time the full moon comes, you're like, all right, is it good for me? All right, so in the words, all right, what is the spotlight on right now, and how are you responding to it? All right, this is the important one. Remember, we have a choice. You know, we respond or we react. Oh, 13 sounds nice, Sal. All right, so you know, uh, so how are you responding to it? You're likely to have those strong feelings because of the Pluto stuff, and where once you may have lashed out, you can now take a responsible look at all of the other ways that you have learned to handle situations like this. All right, because remember, we are evolving and we are looking at our own lives. We are seeking help to understand ourselves and our life choices and our experiences. So, you know, we're looking at it in a whole different way now. All right. So ask yourself, what are the facts? What is real and relevant right now? Because remembering that Pisces is like, you know, let's have a little bit of a time travel. I mean, yesterday I was talking about time slips and just time being a little bit boundaryless at the moment because Pisces is all like, let me just, you know, it's like when you pour water into something, it just takes the shape of whatever the container is in. Yet if you have no container, if you have no boundaries, then the water just keeps on going. So, you know, your boundaries are very important right now because we are in a very intuitive, sensitive place. um, so it is about, you know, understanding where you're at now and saying and knowing these past experiences and what you've learned and being able to, you know, identify triggers or glimmers and, you know, saying yes or no. All right, so what are the facts? What's real? Now, it is also a great time for some serious thinking because we have Mercury in Pisces conjunct the Sun in Pisces, which is conjunct Saturn. All right, so at the time of the full moon, um, the Mercury, Sun, Saturn are being highlighted. All right, so there is a very responsible look at our thinking. All right, so you know we've got, like I just said, intuition over logic. All right, because Mercury is in Pisces, even though Virgo is very logical and analytical. Oh, glimmers. All right. So, you know, when we talk about, I only just heard about it not that long ago. So, when we talk about red flags and triggers, things that upset us, we also have the opposite because there's always yin yang, which are glimmers, you know. So, glimmers of hope. You've probably heard that saying before, Alicia, a glimmer of hope. So, a glimmer is the thing that makes you happy, or, you know, a situation where you're like, I know I'm going to be in a good space there because that is a safe space or a happy place for me. So yeah, you know. All right. So blah 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 blah. All right. What else is going on for the day? So yeah. So remembering that we've got that Mercury Cazimi shortly. Mercury coming up to conjunct Saturn. So these experiences that we're having right now they could be weighing on you because Saturn is very heavy, but he rewards for effort, you know. So now, you know, being Virgo, all right, and I was saying about diet and exercise and wellness. You know, if you get yourself out of your comfort zone to go and do the exercise because you know that being healthy is good for you, then you will be paid well with the rewards of the endorphins that you experience after you do the exercise. You know what I mean? So it's about being responsible for that mindset, even though you might not want to go and exercise. When you do, you're like, oh my God, I feel amazing, you know, because you get that endorphin. And then, you know, over a couple of weeks, because, you know, realistically, people are like, I want to exercise, I want to, you know, feel better. And they give themselves a week and then they don't feel or look any better after a week. Well, it takes 6 weeks for someone else to notice and takes like 10 weeks for you to notice. And then by the time like 3 months is come around, like, you know, randoms that haven't seen you for a while are like, oh my God, you look amazing. So give yourself an extended period of time, especially where exercise is is into it, because you've got a mind muscle connection. You've got to get yourself back into a zone. Effort is required. All right, effort is always going to be required. Where is your Mars as well? I know this is often a sidetrack, but it's relevant. If you know where your Mars is in your chart, then that's the type of exercise you need to do. All right, so people like with Mars in Taurus, they're a bit of a lounge lizard, but things like gardening and lifting heavy weight or getting into nature is a great way for them to exercise. Mars in Scorpio, I like metal. Mars rules iron. I lift weights. Mars in Gemini, social activity with other people. So just find your Mars, or if you need to ask, please do, because that is where you are going to find that exercise joy. Oh, amazing, Alicia. So good, and knowing what your body needs by listening. All right. So this is where your intuition can come into it with this Virgo full moon. Your body is screaming out to you so often what it needs and what the problem is. And so often we don't listen. All right. So, okay, spiritual growth because of the facts, reason, and logic. All right. So, I will move now to Sunday because that was a very, very extended Saturday. All right, so Sunday morning we wake up. Now at 7:30, we do have that moon opposition Saturn. All right, so that would look like you being able to get up and go for a walk because you're like, I know I need to do this. The full moon has inspired me to put effort into my own well-being, my own health, my own diet, my own blah 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 blah. So I'm going to get up at 7:30 and I'm going to go for the walk. Sally, who does do that. All right, now at 9:30, there is an inconjunct, all right, so adjustment required. Think of that seesaw and you standing in the middle. There's a bit of tension because you're bracing your core, but that's the adjustment that is needed, all right? So that is the moon in Virgo is being Venus in Aquarius needs to make the adjustment. Now, remembering Venus has just come down out of that CEO position in Capricorn and she is in the community. So when she was writing the contracts in Capricorn, she was doing it from such a high place that she couldn't see the ground grassroots. So now she's down on the ground and the moon is like, here are the adjustments that you need to make because those contracts that you were writing up there are not the relevant contracts that are required down here. So, but that's at 9:30. So just keep an eye out so that, again, making adjustments, not being so rigid with previous understandings or standards that, like just make that adjustment. All right, and then there is a trine, all right, so an awesome to Jupiter at 9:50. So if you do make the adjustment, then you will also get that rewards that is, knowledge, abundance, joviality. It is Jove, it is Jupiter. All right, so tomorrow morning, go do the effort, make the adjustment, reap the rewards. And that's all before 10 o'clock. That's awesome. Now, so if you set yourself up for a good day by going for a walk first thing, then it is going to calm your nerves. You'll be able to make that adjustment. And then now at 3 p.m. on Sunday, we do have Venus square Jupiter. All right, so Venus in Aquarius at ground level. Every time it like freaks me out. Venus in Aquarius at ground level, squaring Jupiter in Taurus. All right, so if you feel pressured to go out to social activities and you just want to sit at the lounge on the lounge, I don't know, reading a book, then remember those boundaries. All right, so remember, if you pour water into a vessel, the boundary of the vessel will hold the water. But if you have no boundaries and you're just saying yes to everything when you really want to say no, that's when you have no substance. All of your energy is just dissipating everywhere else. So if at 3 p.m. you're like, no, I don't want to, then say no. If you're totally up to go out and, Jupiter in Taurus could look like going and having a really yummy meal, and having a drink with friends in a social situation. So good morning, Kathy. How are you? So yeah, take that either way, because it is Jupiter and it is Venus, so they are both the benefics. But maybe there is a bit of excess that you want to say no, or just, school yourself when you are out at that 3 p.m. late lunch tomorrow. All right. So, yeah, it's just as important. It's just really important right now to be listening to your body, honoring it, feeding it, exercising it, remembering that, if you are physically unwell, then all of your other capabilities are diminished as well. So here we are right now talking about our spiritual reality. The more healthier you are, the more spiritually clear you are as well. So it's not just about, I mean, and it is, I mean, your mindset is everything, the only thing, we are a meat bag with a consciousness, so if this meat bag is not well, then, you don't have the potential to go and do all the things that you are dreaming up. And then when you are dreaming them and you're feeling good, then your antenna is putting out the good signals. All right, so this is the thing that is so important that people forget, that your antenna, the moon in Virgo is being ruled by Mercury. So Mercury in Pisces is that antenna is just 100% connected to that spiritual place and emitting the good vibes. So we need to pay attention to our thoughts, because Virgo can tend to be very critical as well. So we're not vibing out critical, self-critical, critical of other people. We want to be like connecting in with that emotional sensitivity and, maybe critiquing ourselves in a sensitive way rather than being overly critical, so there is a big difference. So just pay attention to your thoughts. Oh, we dream seeing a toilet seat smeared with peanut butter. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know. Has anybody else here got any insights in a toilet seat smeared with peanut butter? That would be sticky. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kathy. I don't know, but I'm putting it out there. If anybody, Sally, if you have a thought on this, then please put your 2 cents in. That would be amazing. All right. So that's pretty much the weekend. All right. So very, very spiritually connected place. Don't be overly critical. Very much focused on the service that you give to yourself as well as how you serve others. Remembering, if your cup is not full, then you can't give other people your best. All right. So boundaries, cups, healthcare, good food, spiritual connection, logic, reason, and remembering today we have that Pluto adjustment required. I know it was a good visual, wasn't it? So yeah, so thoughts and adjustments. So I'm going to put my hands up. This is the end of, because when I do the editing I'm going to put this onto YouTube. This will be my edit spot. So let's get into Zena cards, guys, because this is the bit that I'm not going to put on YouTube. I don't want to give them everything. If they want to come over and play on the weekend, then they can. And I should have said that before I stopped the edit. I'll have to put it in the words. All right. So remember, get into your spot, ladies and gents, if anyone's watching this, because you can still do it afterwards. All right. So we have plus, square, circle, star, wavy lines. And then just get into however you get your jam happening. Just take a minute. Oh, I need a pen. Oh, stitch. All right, blue. Okay. All right. So first card, and then I'm gonna do cards afterwards as well. So if you're still around, I will draw cards at the end. Because I'm definitely feeling the vibes today. All right, this one. Okay. You know what? I saw that, so I can't cheat. All right. Are we ready? Ah, look at Kathy. She's already on it. Good. And remember, don't doubt. Don't doubt your first vision, guys. That is so important. How often do you go, oh my God, I thought that? All right. Okay. Oh, all right. So we've got wavy square. Wavy, oh, I didn't even know. Oh, see you, Alicia. I didn't even see yours there. Sally, square, wavy lines, plus, and star. Yay! Go H. All right, looks like I'm not doing them today, guys. I just got the message to just shuffle and show. No, that's not it. This one. All right, ready? I love the flashy lights. I honestly don't know what it is because there's no wind. But anyway, I love it. All right, next card. So this is number 2 of 5. All right, so remember, you know, maybe you're going to get a visual of something else that is reminiscent of the shape, being plus, square, circle, star, wavy lines, if you forget. Okay, Kathy, Heather, Kathy, the Cathys. It's the Kathy crew. Where is... Oh, we don't have... All right, okay. Am I waiting for anyone else? All right. Circle. Okay, circle. Where's my other Kath Robinson? She's missing today. All right. Okay, next. All right, I've got mine in, even though I'm not doing it. No, I didn't get it. All right. Oh, have I? No, everyone's still here. Oh, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, plus, square, square, plus! Yay! I said square too. That's what my mind went to. I was like, square. All right. So this is going to be number 4. Number 4. No, I'm going to leave that one down there. All right, I've got mine in my head too. All right. No, I didn't get it. Although I wonder what this one down here is. No, didn't get it on that one either. All right. I said circle too, but it's wavy lines. How funny is that? We all got circle, but it wasn't. All right, last one, last one. Oh. All right, I've got one, and no, got that one wrong too. All right. Oh, that was this for this one, Sally, or the last one? I can't tell. It's a bit laggy. Plus, star, star. You're a stars! Yay! All right. Well, I got none from 5. Plus, sorry, Sal. It is a little bit laggy. It is a little bit. Well, there's only 3 people left, so who's up for a card? Let's do some cards. All right, you got 2. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning, Jay. Oh, we just finished, darling. We just finished. And we didn't get any squares. All right. Okay, so Kathy's up first. Kathy's up first. All right, Kathy, what am I feeling? I know I've seen you in like at the back of your house before, but now I feel like you're sitting there with your puppy in the sun. Or maybe the kitchen. Anyway, that's what I'm sort of getting. Feels like a nice day. All right, Kathy. Yeah, I'm going back to the kitchen. Oh, temperance. Yes. All right, temperance. You know what? I want to read the words for this one for some reason. glasses. 14. Oh, I've got a big smear on my face. I walk the middle path and I nourish my spiritual wholeness. Oh, so you are sitting with your puppy. Oh, such a cute doggy. All right. Create a purposeful blend using moderation and patience as your ingredients. What are you focusing your energy on right now? Have you been overdoing it with that social life? That would make sense for that Venus square Jupiter today at 3 o'clock. Or are you binging? Oh my God, how related is this? Are you binging on things that are not good for you, like television, drinks, or food, or overspending? Focusing on a relationship that is depleting your energy rather than replenishing it. This is perfect for this Virgo full moon. You know, what choices are you making that are not beneficial for you? So walking that middle line. Don't do drastic right now. Stay away from all or nothing choices, and clearing your energy will nourish you and help you find that equilibrium. So yeah. So I mean, this is perfect for like I said, perfect for the Virgo full moon. So make the healthy choices. What are the ones that are filling your cup up, not draining you? And what does that cup look like? Kathy, what does that cup look like? This is one of the ones I'm doing with Denise Duffield Thomas as well. What does your money vessel, or or that riches or value vessel look like for you? So, all right, amazing. You sure can. All right. I'm sorry, I'm just Kathy. Yes, Heather. All right, Heather, then Kathy, and then Sally and Jay. All right, Heather. Okay. Sit up straight, Heather. I just got the taste of salt water, so I don't know if they're saying drink some water with salt in it, especially if you are feeling cramps or magnesium, or does it mean go for a walk at the beach? I'm not quite sure, but I feel like it's more of a maybe put some salt in your water. Okay, all right, Heather. Oh, all right. You've got this one before, H. All right, so this does make sense because Mercury in Pisces is all about those subconscious realms, all right? You've done amazing work around this area specifically. So I'm going to turn it around. I don't feel like it's the reverse meaning. I just want you, because it even looks like you. Look at that. I want you to be the one on top looking down at these things, not the other way around where the permeating thoughts are the things that are above you. So take control of that subconscious landscape, because you do have a choice. And remember that antenna, so when you're thinking the thoughts, be the observer and make choices based on being an outside observer of yourself. Does that make sense? I hope so, because I do feel like it's I do feel like it's more this than that. I do feel like you are on top of those things that may previously, and I mean, that's even in the words, where once you may have lashed out or reacted, now you can take a responsible look at all of the other ways that you have learned to handle situations. So there we go. All right, let me see down there, Kathy. Off to Pilates. All right, Kath, have a great weekend. That is perfect. Pilates. I would love to try that one day. All right, Kathy Brooker. Okay. I am feeling macrame, wool, embroidery, wall hangings. Yeah, macrame, knots, tied knots, coloured string. Oh, the moon. Okay, so So the full moon, it's the full moon in Virgo. So, diving into that emotional landscape, and with this full moon in Virgo, having the having a look at that analytical, or analyzing the emotions that are coming up for you. So Mercury in Pisces is intuition over logic, emotional sensitivity, excuse me, and spiritual growth because of the facts. All right, so what are the facts? Allow these things up, so don't drown in the emotion. Stop and critique. Don't be overly critical, but just look at those emotions and swim in them. Don't drown in them. You have the control. I don't feel like it's an out of control type of thing. It's maybe just exploring that emotional landscape. So, I mean, God, so very emotional. I hope that helped, Kathy. All right. Okay, Sally. Oh, Sally. She is the gratitude queen right now. I haven't watched today's yet. This one. This one. Oh, new things on the horizon. I always wonder with this one because she is looking forward. It's the 10. Again, I'm not a tarot reader properly. So, having a look at those future endeavors, and I wonder, like, have you got a lot of thoughts? Oh, I'm hearing the cawing of the crows right now too. So I wonder if, while you are looking forward and thinking about all of these potentials, whether you've got all of that old stuff in the background going, remember me, remember me. And it's like, is that distracting you? Just like right now, at the end degrees, or with Pluto in, okay, I guess I'm saying this, with Pluto and Capricorn, and we're looking at all the world governments trying to enforce their hold over us. Those they can see they're losing power. All right. So is it like your past, or the things that you want to leave behind, are seeing you move on, and they're like, no, don't leave us, because then you're not focusing us, we die because we have no energy. So I wonder if this is distraction because you do want to move forward. So again, the analyzing the logic and finding spiritual growth through the analysis. There we go. Oh, what's nose? Anyway, my nose just got itchy. I hope that helps, Sally. All right, now Jay. Now Jay, who's going to Speedway today. Oh, I like this one. King of Pentacles. All right. I definitely, you know what? Look at his face. Look at that. Do you remember, the guy, the dude with the bear? Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about. The show with the bear back in the 70s. I love that show. I feel like maybe you're going to come up against, not come up against someone today. Maybe someone's going to mentor you, or you're going to have a really good conversation that is very relevant with someone. I'm definitely feeling an older male with a beard, like this guy, imparting some wisdom on you today. Maybe, you know. So keep your vibe open and be receptive. And the universe might give you some really valuable, stabilizing considerations. All right. So yeah, I hope that helps. All right. Sitting. Kathy, lovely, awesome. Flush down the toilet. Gratitude for breath today. That's your supervisor. Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, maybe he's going to come in and impart some beautiful wisdom on you today. Give him some love. He might need a hug. There you go. Oh my God, I have to find out what that is. So that's me, guys. Have I got everyone? Have I got everyone? Yay! I think I have. Watching too much TV sometimes while crocheting. Oh my God, Kathy, I don't know if you are still here, but that jumper that you did the other day was beautiful. That white jumper was so nice. So there we go. I think that's it, ladies. Thank you so much. Oh, excellent. Excellent, Jay. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's always good when you get assistance. So I hope you have an amazing day. I am off to group training in Winalea. I am so excited. The lovely Alice. If you ever see this, Alice, I appreciate the fact that you are doing your PT and you are doing group training in Winalea. There is nothing better for me than going and training with people and having a bit of a giggle. It is, isn't it, Sal? I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's relevant every time it happens. I'm saying something specific, so I'm like, it's important. Listen. There we go. Oh, I honestly do not know what it is, guys. I do not know what it is. Let me have a look. I can't see anything. There's not even any clouds. Like, there is no clouds at all. There's no wind, so it's not the trees. I don't know what it is, but I love it. It makes a little bit of a giggle for the show. So, all right, it's not going to stop now. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. All right, love you guys. Mwah. See you on Monday. You too, H. Bye.